Let's talk about shy dogs for a second. And there's a lot of things that cause a dog to be shy. You know, least of all is the fact that a lot of dogs are picked up from shelters and they're either abused or, they were lost in wherever they were found, and they're just a little cautious of strangers in particular, and, maybe even new owners in the beginning. So, what is a dog walker to a dog who's never met him, except a complete stranger? So, I'll tell you a quick story about a dog I knew, and he was very shy. So shy, in fact, that he wouldn't come to anybody. Now, to be clear, he was not an aggressive dog. He would not snap at you or anything like that. He was very, very sweet. He was just incredibly nervous and very shy and very anxious. And so we had this dog for weeks before he would let anybody come near him. He would go hide in the bushes, do his business, but if anybody came near him, he would bolt. So, except for when it was time to go. When it was time to go, he was fine. He would come, he would get ready, he would go home. Great. So at least we didn't lose the dog. It didn't seem like he was having a lot of fun. He was getting out and he was getting a little bit of exercise, but he definitely wasn't what the owner wanted and what we wanted. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to force it. I am just going to sit down by where I know he is and wait. So that's what I did. I found the bush that I knew he was in, sat down, back to him. First day, nothing really happened. Second day, I think he might have come out a little bit. But after a little while, and I mean legitimately days, eventually he came out and sniffed me. My back was to him, so I wasn't threatening. I didn't try and turn around and pet him or grab him by the collar, force him to interact with me, anything like that. What I did was I had patience and empathy. And that's what he was looking for. So after a little bit of time, instead of just sniffing me and running away, he started nuzzling up. He would kind of get next to me and then sit to me, and then, eventually he would literally nuzzled his snoot and his head through my arm. So then I knew it was okay to pet him. But I did it on his terms, not on my terms. I let him come to me and I let him say, it's okay. I want to be friends now. I trust you. So it's about trust and empathy and patience. It's not going to happen instantly. Sometimes, especially when a stranger meets a dog, it's not going to be perfect instantaneously. So a little bit of time goes a long, long way. And from that moment on, after he nuzzled his head through my arm, we were best friends, and he never shied away from me. And probably a little bit longer, but he started not shying away from the other employees, and not shying away from the people who came to protect him and take him to play and to do what he actually wanted to do. He just didn't know how to do it. So, moral of the story is have patience, have empathy from the dog's point of view, because we're all strangers unless he knows us or they know us. So that's the story. Shy dogs. It takes time. There's no magic button to push to make them trust people, because there's a reason they don't trust them. And that's fine. You just have to understand that and roll with it. And then you can get to the point where they can interact with other dogs and with humans on a different level than they had been before. That's my story. Have a great day, everybody.